here we are in the 650, and down under here somewhere is get my hat off. I think it's down in here. I thought it was down in here. Oh. There's the spare key thing that I just dropped. Okay. If you don't know, there's a flashlight right here. Okay, and it goes in that way. It has a way. It's keyed to go in the right way. And then I think you pull this down. Yep. And then you're sorry you did that, because I don't know. I thought for sure there was more access to fuses here. You know, there just might not be. I thought there was. Let's try that again. I saw some big fuses back there. So do you take... So there are these straps here. Speaking of flashlight, that's a big one, ain't it? There's a strap there and a piston there. And I see a big fuse right there. It's not an 09, it's a 60, I'm sure. I see some other ones back there. How do you get this thing out of here? I don't know. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got it now. I kind of remember now. Boy, it's been a long time. You push right here, and you take this out, and then this will come all the way down. I can't believe I remember that. There you go. So the question now is, I didn't know that was in there. What else is in there? Oh, dogged. So the question now is finding a constant hot in there somewhere, and it's kind of a. And then I gotta find an earth. Is that earth right there, that metal thing with a little tiny bit of corrosion on it, or is this right here an earth? Well, let's find out. I'll let you know how it goes. Ooh, I haven't been down here in a long time. What was the plan here? I don't remember. I think it was to go up in here and find a hot terminal up in the fuse box. And I think I might be able to get the earth from that cigar lighter port or power port or whatever you want to call it. Oh boy, it got cold. So let's just see about that. Got like a guy that uses Gorilla Tape on his BMW, don't you? That's a guy with class. Okay, owner program. I don't think, let's just put that there. Well, let's put it there for now. So let's see what I've got here. Well, let me go see if I can find another cigar lighter situation where I can pull earth off of that. We'll see what we can do. Well, incidentally, alright, so here, like before, we were here. So once I get an earth, I'll be able to ring out which one of these could possibly be hot. I don't know which one that would be. Don't think I want to run into them big dogs. Let me go get rid of that dumb song. Well, a little change of plans here. That's the way it goes when you're in a situation like this. So I think a good earth is going to be right here at the seat thing. So let's just start going down the thing here and see if we can find a hot one. Usually they're the top. Well, there you go. First thing I hit. That's a rarity. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, okay, so I gotta pull a hot wire out of there, huh? So there's no key in it. See, key thing's empty. Just for fun. Yep, those are hot. Well, they're all hot. Couldn't have gone wrong there. Okay. They're all hot with the car off. Well, I'm gonna take that first one. Now you gotta remember, let's see, be closing this. Now, I've got some things over here. I think I'm gonna put the battery charger on this thing because I'm gonna be working on it. I think that's a good idea. See, I've got these things from a long time ago that plug into those things. So I could just put a wire on this and pull that out, and then, get out of here. I don't even want to look at that. Go on, get. Go on. Okay. So polish those up and put some dielectric grease on it and just hook a wire to it, I guess. Don't let it touch nothing. Boy, you could blow a computer real easy here. So does the man just want to pull the battery? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull the earthing cable off and then I'll do it that way. Let's do it that way, and then I don't have to worry about a hot wire. It's always best. Just turn the power off. Okay, get that closed in there. So this is going to be a good earth right there. Sounds like a movie, doesn't it? And so I scraped it up a little bit. I'm going to have to put a switch on this thing somehow. Because it sits for so long. It's not like I drive it every day. And if you kill a battery completely dead, it's just an evil thing to have happen. So I'm going to have to think about that for a minute. It's going to always be something, isn't it? Let's get that off. That looks tacky. Alright. We don't want to look tacky around here now, do we? You got to watch that. On camera, that's one of those things you got to watch out for. So I'm going to have to think of a switch. Well, I got my sandpaper. Just leave it hanging in here. I got my little ring to go at the seat thing. I got this shined up, shine of my Japan. Let's get a little dielectric grease just to kind of keep it from corroding. And I mean just a dab, just a little coating. Alright, so we're going to put a black wire on this one and a red wire on this one. Okay, everything's soldered and in place. I think I've come up with like a quiver moving. So there's my earthing because it's black, and then my power because it's red. And I put 3 layers of insulation on that. And I think I might have found my switch that I'm going to use. I don't know. I got a bunch of these. That's a pretty good one. I mean, that's more than enough for the armored type. So we'll see. But my real thing is I've got to find an accessory thing. So, alright, well, we'll see what we can do about that. Well, I checked all of the empty fuses other than the great big ones, and I'm not going to mess with them. And they're all hot with the key off. So the only place I think I can find, like I said, is up in the cigar lighter. So you ever wonder what was inside one of these? Well, we're about to find out. Let's just take a look here. There's going to be a circuit board. Yep, there you go. It's metal. Well, it turns 12 into 5, I think. So really all I want is this right here. Is that little pokey bit right there. Well, now you know. Let me keep digging. And I'm going to keep this handy because I may need to use that to somehow seal it up again. I don't know how. It turns into a big Magilla, doesn't it? Okay. So what's inside of there? Now, oh, let's see. It tells you right there. So it's a D5000. Goes in 12 to 24 volt output. 1.2 Oh, I thought it was more than that. So 1.5 volts to 2.4 volts. I thought it was more than that. It's not. Okay, well, it's half of what I thought. That's pretty close. 50% off. Who could argue with that, you know? Well, these are the little ears that go out on the sides there. You pinch them in and the whole thing pulls out. And I had to get the vise to give me a third hand. Look how complicated these things are. Ooh, inductors and capacitors and oh my, so, wow, that is really amazing. But the bad thing is there's my little springy dealie. So what am I going to do? Because see, now all that's going to do is just fall out of there. And that's what I need is a contact to get my... Alright, well, very interesting. I don't know, I'll come up with something, yes. I'm thinking. Okay, well, there that goes. And I've gutted this board, but you need this board to hold this spring-loaded thing. But I pulled all the capacitors and microchips and everything out of that. So I'm going to have to put that back on there because that's what holds it down to hold in this button. So anyway, I think I'm getting somewhere. I think there's some super glue in my future here. I think I'm going to get the Dremel and just sort of knock some of that off. And okay, and then tape this up. And oh, I got this. I got this big bit of shrink tube here. That looks like that might be a case for that. I got all kind of different sizes of shrink tube here. I got this size too. Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one it is in a minute. Okay. I know I'm messy, but I know where everything is. Man, that just got ugly. I don't see any reason in going into any more of that. Okay. So that just, I think I got it. So I got the yellow wire. It's up in the port. And I got the meter on there. Let's see, I got my earth going. Got all these tangled red wires going everywhere. Okay, so here we go. So when I turn the ignition on, you're not going to be able to see it, but let me just hit the button and see if it comes on. Oh, well, okay, ding. Okay, there you go. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so let's go disconnect the battery again. So I got 12 volts on the accessory. I don't know how long I've been at this. Is crazy. Alright, but anyway, I got to do it because it's just safer now. The funny thing is, I will only be able to run the cameras with the top up, which I've got to do. I don't have to do it right now, but I got to put it up anyway. Because, you know, people can just walk by and steal that thing. I guess. I don't know. It depends on how you sneak up on it. But I probably only use this feature when the top's up. You know, the running the camera after the car's off and for whatever time. So, all right. Well, looks like I did it. I can't believe it myself. Well, here we are again. I've been down here a long time. Hadn't filmed much. I got my earth wire on the seat right there, like I said I was going to do. I had to do some changing up, but I got that tapped into a hot thing, and I got that taped off on the end so it won't hit anything, but the battery's disconnected. So let's just close this up and see if this works. I don't know. Let me, that seems a little sketchy there. Hang on. Okay, I needed both hands to get that wire up and around. So let's put this stuff back in here. this is where you're, I'll tell you what, let's put that flashlight in right there, and it ought to just go right on in there. Okay, I can't believe that thing still works. And that'll help keep the wire away from, nobody ever opens this glove box anyway. So we'll put our little spare key thing back up in there too. Okay. Okay, spare key thing. I forgot how to use that, but it's okay. So now we can put this back in. Which way does this go? Let's get some more light on that. Boy, this is tight working here, isn't it? Okay. So it looks like it goes kind of at an angle-y thing. Does it go this way? I forget. Yeah, I think it goes that way. You're gonna go click or something? Don't you have to go click or something? You know, it's gotta be this way. Oh. Alright. Okay, so it goes with a button in the back, so you won't be able to find it. So the dealer can hide it from you. Okay, well here we go. Now the surprise. See the surprise down there? Look at that. I got that in. And so here's my constant power. And okay, so I got this switch right here. That's a nice switch. So I got my keyed power. I'm going to run this into this switch. I'm not going to worry about the little illumination at the tip. I don't think that'll make any difference. And then so I got that, and I got this hooked to the seat like I said a minute ago. So I got all three wires going. Only thing I don't have is an HK4, because a 4 is different from a 3 in the Vivio world. USBs are different, and I don't know the difference between what to call a USB on one and not the other. I have no idea. I have no interest in knowing that, and so it doesn't matter to me that much. It doesn't. Okay, let's just stick that like that, and then that way I'll know where it is when I'm looking for it. Well, let's get this cable back going around. I'm only gonna. Power went off during my favorite song too. I better get up to the house anyway. There's the frog tenement hall over there I tried to make. All those PVC pipes. I don't think a frog's even looked at it. But anyway, in some places they do. So let's get this sort of tidied up. Let's get the top up. Am I going to put the top up or am I going to wait? I think I'm going to wait, because I'm going to bring the truck over here. And I put the HK3 kit in that one, since it's like a 129 and this is the 229, and they're different. So what did I do with the power wire? Yeah, this is the you see that uses the oval kind. I'm doing this on another video. If I haven't done it on this one already, I can't remember which one it's on. But the other ones are that triangular looking thing. So anyway, I still got my cam box because I can plug it into the power port or cigar lighter in front of the shifter there, the old 8-ball shifter. And so that's all I can do for now until I get the part, so, or the unit. Top up or top down? I don't know. I think I'll leave it down. I got to do something more permanent with those Hall effect sensors too. But I hope that I have good power there. We'll see on that red wire we put in. Okay. So this is the kit for the A229 Pro 4K blah 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 blah. So let's open this up and see. Looks like if it's got the right charging tip. I saw these, but I didn't really realize that I could have used this instead of the thing I made. But let's just open it up here. You can look at the flying saucer there for a minute. Yeah, here we go. Whoa! Let's get these out. I may not use these on what I'm doing today. I wonder how these things... Ooh, it's got a little fuse built into it. Huh. Oh, okay, so you get 4 different kinds. Well, that's kind of groovy. I don't like those blue ends, but that would be me. Well, I guessed it was 7.5 amps, and it's 5 amps, so I wasn't too far off. It's 5 amps. Look at those. Those are kind of cute. Little taps there. I don't want to power the other end of. Read the directions here. I don't want to power the other end of the thing. I just want raw power. So we'll look at that in a minute. Okay. Well, now you can't see the flying saucer. Okay. So oh, more of these things. Did I accidentally get? Oh, I think they accidentally sent me two batches of these, because there's the first batch, and then here's a batch I just opened. Oh, okay. Well, I'll use them and fix them up and eventually use them for something. Well, I got 8 of those, so. All right. Let's open this up. This is just the cable. I imagine it's the same as what was in Daphne. But I'm worried about the end, so the same settings here, so yeah, I'll go to 24.4. But I got that switch in there, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, that's the right end. Okay. I like these ends because you can go in either way. You know, you can go right or left. Okay, well let's go finish this up then. So that's cool, but got a bunch of those now. That's cool too. Okay, well I got my little continuity meter out here. This thing's not great, but it's good for the house. So one of these is dead, and so the fuse is between I think this one and right there. So so one of these is a dummy. And look at that, it's got a place where you can plug another one in. How interesting. You know what? I just might use this thing instead of my thing. It's got the built-in fuse. I've got plenty of them. Okay. Well, I'm going to mark which ones of these are hot, and then and I'm 99% sure it's this one. Well, after thinking it over, it's kind of silly not to use a fused thing here when you can, and I can, so I will. So let's just lose this thing. Alright, so that was a good idea, but this is a better idea, and I'm willing to yield to that better idea. So let's go put a longer piece of wire on it so I can get it out of here. And this is the hot one that I put a little mark on. So it'll go in, ooh, it's gonna have to go down. I don't know. They were smart to put a 90-degree angle on it, but anyway, we'll put that in. That's just a much better idea. Save the computers too. So, all right, let's put that in, and I'll show it to you in a minute. Well, I couldn't get it in there. It's right there. You can see the red wire with this in there. So I got some hemostats and squeeze those closed, and that just pulls out, and then gosh, terrible. Okay, so all right, well, no more of that then. So make sure you don't lose this thing. Okay, so we'll put that in the center box there, and then we'll put this back in, and then we'll call that a day. All right, well, I like that a lot better. Having a fuse there is just a lot better. Okay, I got the wire out of the fuse box, going to the switch coming out, going to the hot, battery hot. I got the accessory going up there, and I got my ground going right there. So let's just run a test fire on this. You don't need to watch me doing the putting up of the wires and all that stuff. Let's just go see if we can get her to work here. Okay, I feel like probably could use an Altoid at this point. Okay, let's undo, and I haven't been in here too long, so I'm not too scared about running the battery down. You know, I'm gonna hold on to this little twist tie thing. Okay, let's go see if it all works. Now that camera's plugged in. This one's a little bit, this one is a cut above from the 129. I mean, obviously, but I like that the rear camera cable plugs into the unit, and then this plugs into the source right there. If you can see that, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Goes in right here, so we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, the sun's hitting right in here, kind of in a weird angle here. Ouch. That's why I got driving shoes. Okay. Okay. Say it with me.
Recording 2 channels started.
All right, recording 2 channels started. So the switch is on, obviously, down there, and so I'm going to turn it off. We're going to see what it does, and then that's going to be it. So okay, still running. Here's the key.
Parking recording started.
Park recording started.
Recording 2 channels started.
All right, so it kicked over to the battery one. I'm impressed. All right then. All right, now let's just switch this off down here. And all right, perfect. Wow, that was quite the journey. I enjoyed that. So I got them both now in Daphne and in this car, and I got another one. I won't tell you how I got it, but I got another one. And well, let's not put that up till I'm through. And I don't really have anything to put it in. I guess I could, you know, I don't drive anything. Maybe I put it in the Bonneville just kind of for fun. I won't use the park. I'm not going anywhere to park the Bonneville. So that might be fun. That had, I had a, it's upstairs, Romina. I had an Alpine navigation system, and I actually had her in the Bonneville for a long time. It just kind of seemed ridiculous, but maybe it's ridiculous to put a cam bot in this too. I don't know. But I don't have anything else to do with it. But this was a success. Thumbs up. Subscribe. And hopefully you won't run into all the heck I ran into. So, yeah, she cranked right up. The battery's a little over 4 years old, but I put a tester on it, so it's good. So, all right. Well, tell you what we're going to do now. We're going to just do some light tucking away wires. And then that's going to be it. Close the door on this one. Thanks for watching. We'll think of something to do later. Bye-bye.